Petty Fitzmaurice. He was the Earl of Shelburne. He was born in Ireland in 1737 of an English family, went to Oxford. Served in the British Army in the 7 Years' War. For his service, he was appointed aide-de-camp to King George III. When his father died in 1761, the Earl followed his father, became a member of the House of Lords. He was only 23. His youth made him arrogant. Although he was smart and clever, he was never well liked. A snob through and through. But he was firmly on the side of the American colonies, and this was before the Revolutionary War, and along with Rockingham and William Pitt, and the Earl was in part responsible for the repeal of the Stamp Act, which made him a hero here in America. And because of his associations with Pitt, the Earl became England's Prime Minister. In the last days of the war, the Earl of Shelburne, in fact, advocated the terms of peace with America. But these peace terms were not appreciated. That and his nasty personality ended his life in politics at 45 years old. He was washed up. But about this time, he also became the first Marquess of Lansdowne, so he had plenty of money. And back here in the colonies, William Petty was still a hero. Earlier in 1763, when what is now Vermont was considered part of New Hampshire, Colonial Governor Benning Wentworth chartered a town on Lake Champlain, called it, you got it, Shelburne. That's the town where the famous Shelburne Museum resides. 6 years later, in 1769, Benning Wentworth's nephew, John, was the governor. And Governor John Wentworth also named a town for the Earl, and that town was Shelburne, New Hampshire, which is where we are standing. Shelburne is just east of Gorham. It's just south of Berlin. So both towns are named for a hero here in America who, when he died in England at the age of 75, didn't have a friend in the world.